Ready for another lesson? Women run the world. This is delusional. It don't get more delusional than this. Women run the world. Right. Show me women inventors that actually contributed to society. And I'm not talking about fashion. I'm not talking about other irrelevant bullshit. I'm talking about inventions that actually help push mankind forward. I'm waiting. I'm still waiting. And I'm forever going to be waiting. They might create inventions that benefit women in general or human beings collectively, but that's far and in between. Women will never run the world, because if women run the world, it's gonna go to shit. I can promise you that. They can barely even run their own lives, yet alone to want to run the masses collectively is very delusional. They may seem like they run the world because the men that actually in power giving them more credit than when it's due. They don't deserve a lot of the credit that men give them. A lot of them using makeup and stuff to make themselves more valuable than what they really are. And if that's what they want to do, that's fine. But then when the men of high standing throw them to the side for somebody else more valuable or somebody that has youthful exuberance, then they cry and complain. Women have a power only if you acknowledge that power. Let me say that again. Women have a power only unless you acknowledge that power. Yeah, they talk about the power of the P and all kind of nonsense like that, but it only has power if you give it that power. If you don't give it the power, it's useless. So take away the power. Let's just say we take away all the pussy power, right? We take that away. Then what? They don't have no power because they can't compete with men. They're not bringing things to the table like men and many other factors. So then you really see who has the power. If you want to acknowledge the power that women perceive they have, that's on you. But then again, if you do, which a lot of these men, these simps doing, give them more power, and then they go around thinking that they're equal to men and all this nonsense because these dumbasses give them power or perceive power. They don't have no power. All they have is used up box and makeup artist cosmetics, MAC and Maybelline and all the other dumb shit that they put on their face to cover up their flaws. They only have power if you acknowledge it, man. And once you realize that, you realize that you the one that always had the power. But you have to make sure. I mean, you automatically have power over them. Now to have power over other men, that's a different story. You've been taught.